Good morning. I'm just getting myself a little fruit salad ready for breakfast. Already got some watermelon and some blueberries in there, and I was just about to start prepping these strawberries. And I just thought, I'm just going to show you because they're so pretty. They've still got the like the flower petals on them. Just thought, oh, they're just so lovely. So yeah, I'm just going to draw my strawberries and my fruit, and have a little think about what to do today. It's looking pretty overcast outside, but still really pretty area. And honestly, I can't speak highly enough of this campsite. It is so nice. It's just got such a nice feel to it. The people are really friendly. It's really highly recommend it. So go check it out if you're over in Holland. It's close to Gouda, where they make the cheese. So yeah, might have a little explore. I'm just going to see how my body's doing. It's still a bit still a bit naff at the minute, to be honest. So I might just need a bit of a slow slow day. It's been something that I've just had to get my head around, really, with living in this body, because obviously, my body's disabled, but my mind isn't, and my mind's sort of like, oh, we can do this, we can do that, and I want to go for bike rides and walks and all of this stuff. And sometimes that just isn't where my body's at, and I really have to just, take it slowly and not get frustrated with it, but just sort of accept it and just sort of, go with the speed at what my body can go. So it's been a bit of a hard journey, sort of accepting that, because there's been times when I've really wanted to feel like I'm keeping up with everyone else. I always feel like I'm sort of falling behind a bit, like everyone's moving quicker than me. And it's funny because I walk really slowly, because the slower I walk, the less painful it is. Like if I walk fast, it hurts my joints more. So I walk very sort of slowly and softly upon the earth, mainly just so that it's not hurting my knees as much when I walk, on my hips, on my back. And I so often people overtake me. They just walk, and it's not long before they're sort of miles ahead. Um, but in going so slow, I see so much, and it's just sort of like, I thought, oh, I have to think about that with life. It's not that I'm falling behind. It's just that I'm just going at my slow speed, and I'm just taking in all of life, as it goes by. And I think, I see people rushing about, and I think, oh, maybe they're ahead, but I feel like actually they're not seeing as much as I get to see. Um, so that's how I sort of put a positive spin on it. I feel like, even though I do have to go very like slowly some days, is I get to see a lot, because I go slowly. So it's sort of turning, rather than getting annoyed about something, it's sort of like, how can I get a positive from that, and not view it in a negative way, but actually turn it into something which is a blessing, not a curse. So yeah, that's where I'm at today, just taking it slowly slowly, sort of waking up my body, doing a few stretches, and then if it feels up to it later, I might go for a bike ride. But my arm's still a little dodgy, so yeah, I'm just going to I might just have a slow day in my van, or maybe see if there's a nearby sauna, or I'll see what today brings. Also, that French cheese in my cool box is really starting to kick up a very pungent smell. I'm rather gutted. I'm just really not. My body's just not wanting cheese right now. I just really want a lot of light foods, but it's cheese. It will keep. But every time I open my cool box, I'm like, whoa, that is some strong cheese in there. I'm just here watching the ducks out my window. You can only see the one duck, but there is another one. There's a little lady duck, and there's also a little moorhen as well that's been around. So yeah, it's a nice bit of bird watching around here. And then there's been a few little birds in the trees as well, little sparrows and stuff. So yeah, I've just decided to have a day watching the birds. I'm going to finish my Bob Dylan book. I've only got 20 odd pages or so left in that, so I'm just going to have a really chill day, do a bit of bird watching and a bit of reading, and yeah, just take it steady. I've still got a nice bit of dinner left and another little pouch of soup, which I'm looking forward to later. So I'll probably have that for lunch, and yeah, just have a very, very chilled day, which I think is sort of lines up well with the weather as well, because yeah, so yeah, it's very grey. It looks a lot brighter in the video, but the sky is very, very grey, and we keep having a bit of rain. So yeah, I'm just gonna stay nice and cozy today. Well, it is dinner time and day 2 of mystery pouch of soup. I'm really looking forward to this because yesterday the other one was so tasty. Judging on the picture on this, I'm assuming it's like a sausage and lentil soup. Yeah, the picture looks sort of like sausages. I think there's a bit of like celeriac, parsley, onion, bit of bacon. But that looks like good soup. So yeah, let's give it a try. The one yesterday was just absolutely banging. I'm very tempted actually to just go back to a Dutch supermarket so I can stock up on some of these soup pouches, because I do love soup and it's just so good. It's such nice soup. Yeah, we'll see what this one's like. Quite thick. Squeezing it out. Oh, nice. I can already see some proper good chunks of sausage in there. Oh, nice. Yeah, I just sort of find the tin soups back home a bit like, I don't know, just a bit naff. But yeah, these look good. I've just had a really, really chilled out day today. I've spent quite a lot of the day meditating and just sort of, yeah, laying down, listening to some meditations, and yeah, just getting in full shaman mode after the 3 days of ayahuasca. I've sort of just been, yeah, meditating, burning sage, doing that sort of stuff. So yeah, just had a real chilled day. I went for like a little stroll earlier, but not too far. Just wasn't feeling too up for, yeah, doing too much physically. So yeah, I just meditated, rested, had a nice hot shower, and smothered myself head to toe in oil, and then just laid on my bed for a bit and let that all sort of soak in, and had a little nap. It's very much just been a very like self-care day, just taking it really, really steady and just giving my body what it needed. Right, let's get this soup on. Looks pretty green and chunky. Well, I think it's gonna be good. And I've got this nice little roll to have with it. Also, you get a damn lot of soup in these. I mean, usually a tin of soup back home, I'm like, you know, I just house that down. But this is sort of like, I'm looking at it all in the saucepan, I'm like, it's probably enough for 2 there. Probably gonna eat it all, but yeah, I think really I should be sharing that. Oh, talking about sharing, I did look up earlier to see if there's any saunas locally. There was one that wasn't too far away. It was a private one. You could just rent it out, and it had a pool and like steam room, sauna, jacuzzi. It looked amazing. It's so good, but the kind of thing you'd probably like take a date, you know, and do. I know I could have rented it myself and just gone, but to be honest, I just didn't fancy going out today in the end. But yeah, for future times, I was like, I'm just going to save that on the maps, because that would be really nice to do with somebody. Just looked amazing, and you just sort of, you just hire it privately, so it would just be you and whoever you take there, to just use the facilities, and yeah, it looked fantastic. So yeah, I might save that for yeah, for a date idea in the future. Take my love to a nice private spa. Yeah. I might actually seriously find myself a European man that I can marry, just so that I can stay in Europe. Just be like, you know, people get like Russian brides. I'm sure I can find myself a European husband. But seriously though, I mean, I just love it. I love Europe. Their food's so good. They just seem to be on it here. It just like everything's better. And don't get me wrong, I love England. I really do. It's like it's my home country, and there is really good things about it. But yeah, there's just a lot that appeals to me about Europe. You know, I just really like it over here, and I was just really miffed when we left the EU. I was just like, that wasn't my decision. I didn't want that at all. So yeah, I kind of feel a bit like, well, sod you. I didn't want that decision. I'll bugger off to Europe and live there. But yeah, obviously, yeah, see what happens. See if I can find myself a nice Dutchman, or I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. So yeah, if any eligible Dutchmen happen to be watching this video, would like to marry me, let me live in your country. Give me a visa. Actually, I don't know how it works really. I mean, I'm English, I'm sure. If I got some sort of house or job over in Europe, you know, there are ways of, you know, living over here, I'm sure, without, you know, needing to marry your way in. Right. Let's get that soup on. Oh, it's smelling good. There we go. Dinner is served. It is damn good soup. I just tried a little bit just as I was cooking it and stirring. It's so good. Like, you got proper, like, let me see if I can get it. See it? Sure, I dropped soup everywhere. But look, you got like proper like chunks of like sausage in there, like slices. Big bits of carrot. It just tastes so good. It's so tasty. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna have to go back to the supermarket, get some more soup. I'm gonna stock up. So yeah, I think I'll be going back home with an obscene amount of Lindt chocolate and an obscene amount of soup. Oh, it's just so nice. I'm leaving this campsite tomorrow. I've had an absolutely lovely stay here. It's just ideal, this place. I absolutely love it. It's got such a nice vibe. It's really peaceful. Yeah, and it was similar price to the first campsite I stayed at, whereas like RV City was quite an expensive one. That was like I think RV City was like 40 quid or something a night, or 45. Whereas this campsite and the first one is like, it's like 20 quid, 25. It's pretty much like half the price. But yeah, it's really nice here. And this campsite is the first one I've been to where you didn't have to have any coins or anything for the showers. It's just use the showers however much you want and for as long as you want, which was really nice. So I did have a nice just shower early, and you know, not needing to worry like, oh shit, is my 5 minutes up? So yeah, I enjoyed that. Oh, it's so good, so good. I'm off tomorrow. I'm sort of slowly making my way back towards the UK. I'm not out of Holland yet. I've got one more stop to make before I leave Holland, and that's to go and see an old family friend. I haven't seen this man in years. Last time I saw him, I might have been like, I don't know if I was like 10 or maybe 13, but like you're talking a good couple of decades ago. And I don't think I've ever met his wife or his children. But he's actually he's a friend of my dad's. Well, he's a family friend. We all got to know him. When my dad was a truck driver, my dad's just literally driven everywhere you could drive to. He's driven all across Europe, just driven everywhere. So he met people obviously on the road, as you do, and yeah, he met this Dutchman, and they just hit it off. They just became friends. So then whenever my dad was sort of hauling stuff through Holland, or even if he wasn't, but he'd make a little detour and stop at his house, and then the same when he'd come over to the UK, he'd stop at our house and you know, leave his truck in the truck stop, and then yeah, just sort of parked up somewhere, and then he'd come and stay with us and have dinner with us, and so we just got to know him really well. It was just somebody that, you know, was just been in the family for ages, since I was really little. So I'm so looking forward to seeing him, because he's such a nice man, and yeah, just somebody that I've just known for a very long time. And it just felt very fitting as well for me to go and visit him, like, because he was somebody that my dad met when he was on the road. It's sort of like, now I'm on the road, I just sort of wanted to yeah, to go and make that connection. And it's funny because my dad's always loved Holland. I remember him always speaking so highly about it, and about the Dutch people as well. So yeah, I don't know that if that's where I get my love from, or if that's sort of where I wanted to go check out Holland, because my dad always sort of said how good it was. So, and he's right, it's just such a nice country. I just absolutely love the Netherlands so much. So yeah, it's going to be a nice day tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to yeah, to catching up. And then I'm going to stay a night at theirs, in their home, which would be nice. I haven't stayed in any Dutch person's home before, so yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And then the next day I'll sort of start working my way back towards France and the Channel Tunnel, because I've only got a few more days left of my trip. So yeah, it's drawing to a close. It's been really wonderful. It's been different, because obviously when I planned to come over here, the main reasons for coming to Holland was to watch the Pixies and to go cycling. I went to do ayahuasca. Yeah, Pixies, ayahuasca, cycling. But obviously, I didn't get to do any cycling because of my arm, so that was sort of changed things a bit. And equally with the ayahuasca, that was meant to be 2 days, but it turned into 3 days. Obviously, the Pixies were still the Pixies and still awesome. So yeah, I've just sort of been. But this is the thing with life, isn't it? You make your plans, but then you've got to allow a little leeway, because yeah, things just happen as they're gonna happen. Oh, so nice. It sort of reminds me a bit of like a pea and ham soup. It's sort of like, yeah, tastes a bit like that, but a little different. Like the sausage is more like a smoked sausage. One nice memory I have of my dad's Dutch friend visiting when we were younger. Mum and made dinner, like we were just kids, you know. So we sat there like just having our dinner, and at the time, Rene, that's the man's name, Rene. His English wasn't very good, which for a Dutchman is quite like rare. You know, seriously, everyone over here speaks bloody amazing English. I can't believe how good everyone's English is. I think that's why I've been really lazy and not not learned any Dutch. I'm gonna improve for next time though, because I do want to show a bit of willing. Because I think, and yeah, in other countries I always brush up a bit, because you know that you don't take it as a given that people are gonna know English. But like honestly, Belgium and Holland, they're just so on it with their languages. I think they must be like the best in Europe, because it's like everyone seems to speak at least two languages. More, it's like most people speak at least three, four. Like they're just really on it. It just makes me feel a bit ignorant being English, because I don't know, you never really seem to learn anything but English. Well, I didn't anyway. But but yeah, anyway, what I was saying was we were sat round having dinner, and Rennie was there, and Mum had done dinner. I don't know what it was, but it was, you know, some, you know, meat and veg kind of like dinner, and it had peas on it. And Rennie was sat there, and then he said, "You English, you always have fucking peas with everything." It was so funny. We just cracked up, because obviously we were kids, and he, you know, said a swear word, but it was funny because although he didn't speak much English, he knew a lot of swear words. So whenever he would say a sentence, or you know, say something, it was usually full of expletives as well, which was just yeah, which as kids we just loved. We just thought it was hilarious. So yeah, it's just a little story that I just remember from my childhood that always just makes me smile, because I just remember like getting the giggles so much, and just really enjoying it when Rene would come and visit. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing him again, and meeting his family and everything. And Hopefully he recognises me, because obviously I was just such a little tot last time he saw me. Well, that was absolutely banging. Practically licked the saucepan clean. Oh, they are damn good soups. I'm seriously going to get some more. Really enjoyed both of those. Maybe I'll try some of their other flavours as well. But yeah, I'll definitely get both of those again. Especially that first one. That one with that was the chicken and like, pardon me, Thai sort of spices to it. Oh, that was delicious. Right, I'm gonna go because I can really feel an after dinner burp coming on, and I feel like I might be polite and not actually record it. I'm just gonna kick back with another fresh herbal tea and grab that Bob Dylan book, because I still haven't quite got round to reading those last few pages. So yeah, I'm just gonna let my soup go down, drink tea, and do a bit of reading. Well, I am on the road again. I've just left that lovely campsite that I was just on. I cannot speak highly enough of that campsite. It was just spot on. It was absolutely perfect. Just really, really lovely place. So yeah, I'm just going to get trucking. I've got a couple of hours driving to do before getting to my friends, old family friends. I'm so excited to see them. It's been so long. So yeah, it should be a really nice couple of days.